Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Herb Garden. The beautiful people back there in the media have asked me to hold this press conference to say a few words about the amazing success of the new Lightnin Malcolm record, Turned Up on Loud, which came out of the gate like a rocket ship and is just having success that no sane person could possibly believe. It's just been totally unreal. And as I travel the countryside talking to people, all I'm hearing over and over again is, who's number one? Lightnin Malcolm, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, Lightnin Malcolm. Think of it. That's all you're hearing everywhere you go. And, you know, Taylor may be flattered, but I'm almost sick of hearing it at this point, you know, because we're great friends who are not in competition. We both just happen to love writing music for our fans. You know, the mainstream media, they like to make fake competitions like this as a way of, you know, creating ratings or attention for themselves. They like to piggyback off of us famous stars as a way of making themselves seem more important or more popular than they really are in order to get into the bigger rooms, like the big, beautiful ballroom that we're sparing no expense in tight times to build. Oh, when I say that, look at all those red lights go off back there. That's all right. I know how the press is. Look, in the boring world of fact-based experts, Taylor is doing phenomenal and amazing, no doubt about it. She's doing amazing numbers. But here at Headband Music, a lot of very educated people are saying that I've assembled the greatest team in the history of the world with very exciting new faith-based true believers who've tapped into something out here in the heartland. We have unbelievable models, incredible figures with projections that nobody could possibly believe are real. No sane person can believe it. They say that those things are not real, and I'm here to tell you they are real. My people come to me, they're like, sir, do you realize you're doing 2.6, 2.8, maybe even as much as 3 times the numbers that Taylor's doing? And of course the mainstream media is not reporting any of this. They get paid by Sony and Warner Brothers not to report this, because if they find out how good an independent's doing, they lose their leverage to sign bad deals on new artists. So I don't blame them. I'm not mad. It's just very dishonest. And if we're going to be truthful for just a second, anybody who cares about the truth or accountability ought to be alarmed and disturbed by what I'm saying right now. But no one is. We all just go along with it. So here we are. Look, I'm a gentleman. God knows I love the ladies. I always say ladies first. So even though I'm winning every state by a lot, eventually I will probably, you know, when the lawsuits and the audits and the recounts are all finally litigated, I will probably concede first place to Taylor Swift. You know, I'm going to let her win and be on top of me, which is very lucky for her, because normally I'd never concede first place to anybody on any subject. You know, but I'm going to this one time. I don't mind. Maybe this will help me get to heaven. Who knows? So, kind of hard to tell about that. So in the entertainment business, you've got number 1, Taylor Swift, and number 2, Lightnin Malcolm, depending on the charts that week. And then you've got, you know, all the rest of the entertainers here. It's unbelievable. You know, no sane person can believe how phenomenal the success is. And like, even on the way over here, my people, they said to me, sir, they want you to do a world co-bill tour with Taylor now. You know, and I'm like, I want a few days off. I want to go golfing a couple of days a week. Like, can I please slow down? And they're like, please, sir, will you please do it? And so for the, you know, it's going to be the biggest crowds anybody's ever seen, whatever. So for the American people, I'll probably concede and do that too. And we'll be announcing those tour dates probably in the next 2 weeks. Thank you. Next.